Okay, let's begin. Just stand with your feet comfortably underneath your shoulders and then cross your hands at the thumb webs here and put your hands on your lower abdomen. Relax your shoulders and then start to take some deep breaths through your nose. Inhale through your nose and expand your lower abdomen. And exhale through your nose and allow your belly to come back toward your spine. Take a few calming, deep breaths. Slow, focused, deep breathing can help to down-regulate your nervous system, can calm you down. And then on your next breath, bring your arms down in front of you in the low tree position. And we'll do Buddha holds up the earth. So as you inhale, bring your arms up and as high as you're comfortable with over your head. Doesn't have to be too far, or it can be all the way up if you want to. Even pull your elbows back a little bit. And then exhale through your nose as you bring your arms down. Breathe in. Breathe in all the way, maybe a little bit more this time, and then exhale as you bring your arms down. Let's do that 2 more times. And now this time, bring both your arms up. And then take your right arm down and then stretch up and over a little bit to the side. Breathe in here. And then exhale and switch your arm so that you twist so your pinky fingers come towards you. Bend your knees a little bit and then inhale and stretch open the side of your rib cage here. Exhale. If you don't want to bring your arms all the way up, you can just put your hand on the side of your shoulder or just go up as far as you're comfortable with. So I'll get a little closer so you can see what this transition is. So my pinkies are twisted towards me. And then inhale as I stretch over to the side. Inhale on this part. And now this time, take that top arm and put it behind you and then twist a little bit over to the side. So you're pushing to the front and behind you. Then inhale and switch to the other side. Exhale. Breathe in. This is a spinal enlivening exercise. You can exhale through your mouth on this one if you want to release some deeper tension. Inhale, you get a little taller. Exhale and bend your knees a little bit. It will facilitate your stretch. And then rest for a moment. Open your legs a little bit wider. We'll do that same exercise, only this time you'll be able to shift your weight a little bit more and twist. Look over your shoulder behind you. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in as you're turning to the other side and exhale. One more time. And then start to turn that into knocking on the door of life. And this time, have legs a little bit wider so you can shift your weight side to side. Tap along the front of your body and along the back. Stimulate some of your organs and some acupoints that are around your waist. Relax your shoulders and then just shift a little bit from side to side. Now, if that doesn't feel good, then leave that part out. But if it does feel good, it feels it's a nice little change from having a more narrow stance. And now start tapping underneath your collarbone. You can still twist as much as you feel comfortable with. Tap under your collarbone and still tap on your lower back, on your back. Start to stimulate your lungs, that lung energy, immune system. And then tap on top of your shoulder. Remind your shoulders to relax a little bit. And now start to work your way back down, back to the shoulder, underneath your collarbone. And then around your waist again. And then on your next exhale, let that wind down and pause for a moment. Feel your body. Start to feel that tingling, kind of effervescent sensation. That's the energy sensation. Okay, now go ahead and just bend your knees a little bit and put your hands on your thighs and then start shifting your weight side to side. So my weight isn't really, the weight of my torso is not really on my hands, just using that to help coordinate the movement. This is another exercise that's great for the spine, but be careful if you've had some fusions in the back there, like some of us have. Oh. Okay, keep breathing out through your mouth. Just lean forward a little bit, look at the floor about 6 feet in front of you. And then come to the center, and then let's do a forward fold. Go over as far as you're comfortable with. You can get on your elbows, hold on to the furniture, whatever feels good. Just hang all the way over if that feels good. Take one more breath. And then put your hands on your thighs and slowly stand up. Take a moment to keep feeling your body. I forgot to put this on mute, so I think I better do that now. There we go. All right. That's it. Okay, now let's clasp your hands and legs as wide apart as you're comfortable with. Let's do full body flow. So breathe in as you bring your arms up, and then lean forward, circle your arms down and come back up. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in. You can go over part way or all the way, whatever feels good to you. The full movement would be similar to this. Inhale, exhale. It's a great way to circulate energy through your whole body. Stretch a lot of important muscles. Exhale. Remember to modify. If it doesn't feel good to do the full movement, then just do the part that feels good. You want to feel great after you finish doing Qigong. So avoid tweaking things that could be a problem later. And then bring your arms down. Take another moment to focus in on your body. And now there's a couple of exercises we're going to do on the floor. So if you want, you can maybe sit this out, or you can join in along or modify or do something else while we do that. It's only going to take a few minutes to do this. So get down on the floor. And while we're down here, I want to point out a couple of important points that we're going to be using today. So the kidney meridian comes from the bottom of your foot, up the inside, and then up right to here underneath your collarbone. So you'll see we are using that flow of energy, comes up from the bottom of the foot, and this point right here, I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's at the top of the arch here. And there's a little indentation that's called bubbling spring or gushing spring. So you can think of the water element. It's coming up through your feet all the way up here. And then another point that we'll be using is this byway. This is up on top of your head. And we're going to indicate that one in one of our exercises. So you'll see that later. All right, I suppose everybody is down on the floor if you're going to do it today. And then lean over to your right and just put your hand somewhere on your leg, and then breathe in and breathe out, and then push down your leg and lean forward a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Just stretch over as far as you're comfortable with here. Breathe in and breathe out. You can put your hand all the way over onto your foot if that feels good. Or on your thigh or your lower leg, whatever works for you. And now on this next repetition, let's just stay here. So put your left hand on your right thigh and then stretch over. Just go as far as you're comfortable with. You want to go to the point where you feel a nice stretch, but not so that it's going to cause aching muscles tomorrow. And if you're all stretched out and you want to, you can actually reach to the outside of your foot and twist over a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out, and then walk yourself back up. Let's do the same thing to the other side. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Imagine you're orchestrating the movement of energy through your legs. We're opening up some lines of tension here. Exhale as you lean forward. And now this time, stay in the stretch for a few seconds. Just put your hand on your thigh. The other hand can be wherever. Just lean forward. Go over a little, go over more, but never press to the very edge of that stretch. If you want to, you can even add a twist to it. Take one more breath here. And then slowly walk yourself up. Start to bounce your knees a little bit and bring your legs a little closer in. Shake your legs out a little bit. It's a really great exercise. So now we're going to do another exercise down on the floor and with your legs in this staggered position. And I'm just going to put a little blanket underneath my foot here just because the floor is pretty hard. So you're like this. Put your left foot in front, your right foot behind you as much as you can. And then breathe in and breathe out. Lean back a little bit and press over this way. So you start to feel a stretch right here through the hip flexor. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And then just remain in this stretch for a couple of breaths. Really opens up through the spine, even into the rib cage, the front of the hip flexor. And then slowly return and then face toward your bent knee in front of you and then lean forward over that as much as you're comfortable with. You can hold yourself up here. It's kind of a modified pigeon pose, or if you want, you can just lean all the way over. And then go ahead and walk yourself back up. And then let's do the same thing to the other side. Now your right knee is bent in front of you. The other leg is staggered behind you. Lean back a little bit, either however your hand is comfortable. And then inhale and exhale and push. Now you can twist less if you want to, but just push your hip a little bit forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, you can allow your hip to sink back a little bit, and then exhale and push your hip forward so you get an opening on that hip flexor. Breathe in and breathe out. And now this time, remain in the stretch. Take a few breaths. And then face toward that front leg and lean over a little, medium size or a lot. Exhale through your mouth and you'll be able to relax into the stretch a little bit more. And then slowly push yourself up. And now, if it's okay to get on your knees, we'll just be here briefly. And then shift your weight back. Come up on all fours and have a version of dog wags the tail. This helps to integrate all that stretching we just did. And then slowly stand up. And take a moment to gather yourself back inside yourself again after changing levels like that. And then shake out your hands and bounce your knees. Breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. And then out. Out like a sigh. One more breath. Really stimulate your energy circulation. Then slowly stop and take a moment. Feel your body. And now we'll start working with some flows for the water element. The first is baby bird learns to fly. And we did this, I think it was last week. So you have the back of your hands together. So your fingers are pointing down towards the bottom of your feet and to the earth. And so as you bring your hands up, you're pulling up some water energy, and then just let your hands float back down. Breathe in and breathe out, and we'll build on this movement. Breathe in and breathe out. You can go at your own pace. Slower is better. This exercise is to encourage you and practice to move with relaxation and flow. You're like the conductor of an orchestra, only you're the conductor of your own energy. You're circulating the energy up through your body and then circulating back down. Now turn over to your right and do the same thing. This time we'll focus on the right side. See how that side feels. The energy flows from one side of the body to the other can possibly be quite different. We have a lot of imbalances in the body, compensations. This way we'll encourage the energy to flow on both sides. And now this time, come back to the center. One more here. And now go to the other side. Notice how this side feels. You're guiding energy up through your leg, from your feet, all the way up through your torso. If you can, breathe through your nose, in and out. And now come back to the center. Do a couple more right here, and then we're going to change it up a little bit and turn it into the fountain. Okay, so next time we'll turn it into the fountain. And it starts out the same way. You're guiding energy up from the earth, the water energy, up through here, up to about this level here where the kidney meridian, the external part ends. And then you be the fountain. You just let the arms circle out. Breathe in and breathe out. Establish the pattern. You can go at your own pace. You may want to go a little bit more rapidly, a little bit slower, whatever works with your breath. You want the breath and the movement to be attached, to be synchronized. And then after you get the pattern in your body, start to add an undulation in your spine. Imagine if your spine was really water and a wave of energy is coming up your spine. The human body has a lot of water, around 70% or so. Hips go back a little bit and undulate your spine. It's a subtle movement. It's more a feeling rather than something that is going to be very obvious to the observer. Inhale as you bring your arms up. Exhale as they circle out and around. Back of the palm, back of the hands face each other. Let's do that one more time. And hold an energy ball between your hands. And focus on your hands. Feel your hands, feel your palms, feel your fingers. And then you can play a little bit with your energy ball. You can allow your hands to go a little bit farther apart and then bring them closer together. Or just do very tiny movements. Sometimes I feel the smaller the movements I make, the more I'm feeling that, or I'm getting the awareness going of the energy sensation. It's always there. And as we do our Qigong exercises, it becomes stronger so that the flow is closer to the surface and we can really feel it. Now we'll do embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. And it has some of those same movements in it. So first, make your palms face down and smooth, like you're smoothing out the waters in front of you. And then You put the backs of your hands facing each other and you come up. Now this time you drop your elbows and push forward, bending my knees a little bit. Inhale, bring your arms up, out, and around. And then energy ball. Same thing again, turn your palms down. Smooth away the murky waters. Breathe in and breathe out. Drop your elbows and push. You round your back a little bit here. Inhale. And then exhale as you start that movement all over again. Pull your hands back towards each other. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. The tiger is you, your energy. You have a lot of very strong, powerful energy inside of you. And the mountain is the feeling of being grounded, feeling secure. Let's do this a few more times. Let it really sink into you so it becomes automatic. You don't have to think. It's just following that same path. You're creating an energy path. Exhale here. Inhale as your hands come up. Push and exhale. Inhale. Gather a lot of energy and bring it back to your center. And then begin again. So up energy from the earth. Start to get it to circulate around you. Feel your feet on the floor. That feeling of being grounded and balanced. And then next time you bring your hands down, pause and feel the energy ball between your hands. Probably the energy sensation is really starting to come out now. Feeling a lot of sensitivity on your hands. Now let's expand on that for a little bit more. We'll turn it into what's called the treasure of the universe. So it starts out the same, palms face down, you smooth the waters in front of you, and then inhale and exhale. Now this time your intention is you bring your arms up over your head and then you're opening up a portal to the cosmic energy of the universe around you. Then you bring your arms slightly behind you, spiral them around, and now you connect with the earth energy. So you just point your fingertips down. You can bend your knees a little bit. Now bring your arms out and around, bend your elbows, and then with your middle finger, touch the top of your head to open that byway point, 1,000 meeting points, so that you can access the wisdom of the universe. And then pull your elbows a little closer together, open your hands, and then slide your hands down. Now we'll do a wave. So bring your arms up, pull in, and we'll wave 3 times. So you push and pull. And here you can get a nice undulation through your spine. Do that 3 times, and then bring your hands back down in front of you. Let's begin that again. Smooth the waters in front of you of that healing pool. It's perfectly clear water with healing qualities. Rest your arms in front of you. Open yourself to the energy, the boundless energy of the universe. And then circle your hands behind you. Connect to the earth so you feel grounded and stable. And then inhale and touch the top of your head with your middle fingers. Access divine wisdom. And then pull your elbows together, slide and glide your hands down and energy through your body. And now let's really wave. Your hands come in and then push. And hands come down. Again, smooth. And inhale as you pull your arms up. Exhale, push forward. Inhale, open a portal to the energy, the cosmic energy of the universe, and then connect to the earth. Breathe in. And breathe out, pull your elbows together and glide your hands down. Wave 3 times. Big undulation through your spine and out through your arms. And down. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as you bring your arms up, access the divine wisdom. And then next time you exhale, bring your hands down. And then wave. And then hold an energy ball in front of you again. Pause, feel your hands, feel your body. Notice where you feel the most energy sensation. Is it your hands, arms, legs, maybe in your feet, maybe in your torso? Check all the places. And then bring your legs a little closer together. We'll have centering. So reach your arm up and then palm faces to the side as it glides down your center line. Do the same thing on the other side. Inhale and center your energy in your lower dantian, your lower belly. Once more on each side. And then cross your hands at the thumb webs and put your hands on your lower abdomen. We'll have bamboo in the wind. Just relax your shoulders. Shift your weight a little bit into your heels. And just allow yourself to rock and sway very subtly and gently. Allow yourself to absorb all the energy that we've been attracting, accumulating, and circulating. And then let your arms rest by your side. And let's do a little meditation. You can sit down or lie down for this one. Either one would be great. You might want a sweater. Okay. So if you're sitting, just put your hands on your lap. Any comfortable way. You can put one hand on top of the other. You can just have your palms facing up and resting on your thighs. Just if you're lying on the floor, just have your hands by your sides with the palms facing up. And close your eyes, relax, and make yourself comfortable. Breathe slowly and deeply. Now, keeping your eyes closed, open your inner eye, the eye of the imagination, and tune into the natural healing power within you. Take a long, slow, deep breath and relax as you exhale. Every time you exhale, go ahead and relax a little bit more. And now imagine that you're walking through a forest. The sunlight is shining gently through the trees. It's warm. And you can hear the sound of a river flowing alongside your path. And as you walk down this path, you notice that you feel strong and powerful and connected on your path to healing and liberation. As you keep walking down the path, you notice that by the river, there's a pool of water carved out along the bank. You walk over to it. You touch it, and you notice that the water is warm and inviting. You become curious. This water seems alive with energy. You feel safe here in nature with the river running next to the pool and the sunlight shining through the trees with the sound of birds permeating the forest. Notice the scene all around you by the healing pool. You decide to dip into the pool of water. You step both feet into the warm water. It's shallow, and you can feel the effervescent quality of the water around your feet and ankles. Feel the effervescence of the water. Water has the power of transformation and healing. Now step in a little deeper and feel the warmth and relaxation and the healing energy of the sacred pool going up to your knees. Take a deep breath and exhale as you enter the water a little more. Feel the relaxation and warmth moving through your thighs and up around your pelvis and lower back. Sink in a little more. Feel the healing energy move through your spine, your mid-back, abdomen, rib cage. Keep breathing slowly and deeply. Now sink in all the way up to your shoulders. Feel the relaxation across your chest and upper back. Let your arms float in the water and feel the tingling of the effervescent energy in your arms and hands. Sink in all the way and become fully immersed in the moment. Take a deep breath. Relax. Feel fully immersed in this watery experience. Feel the power of the sacred pool healing your body. Your muscles relax. Energy moves freely through you. And you feel every cell in your body vibrating at its highest, most perfect frequency. You notice that any place you have aches or pains or an injury, the water starts to swirl around that area as you focus your attention there. You relax and breathe and allow the healing to just happen. Let yourself float in this pool of healing water. Just let yourself go. Now, when you're ready, you step out of the pool, feeling strong, feeling powerful, and feeling refreshed. You can take this feeling and continue your walk in the healing forest. The forest of your imagination. Now, bring this experience back into the present moment, into this room. You understand that your mind has tremendous healing power. Breathe in and breathe out, and bring that effervescent energy into your body and mind, and bring that flow into the rest of your day. Go ahead and put your hands on your lower abdomen. And center your energy down in your lower belly once again. And make a small circle. Digest and absorb all that energy. And then take one more breath. And then rub your hands together. And you can massage your face. Smooth your hair. Stretch if you want to. And take that energy in the rest of your day.